Welcome back to Baldman Rant. I found out today that Mejibray has broken up, and Kyochi and Sue, the bass player and vocalist respectively, have created a new project called 8P-SB. I have watched the video Superstar several times, and I am incredibly disappointed in what I heard and what I saw. I really became a fan of Meijibray the past couple of months. I did a full video on the Theatrical Roses record for March Madness. That was an awesome record. And truly that's what hooked me on the band. I thought they were an incredibly diverse VK band, and I'm in love with a lot of what I heard. Really enjoy Sue's vocals, really enjoy his lyrical approach and the confidence that he has to put these very candid lyrics, those very deep personal lyrics in Meijibray tracks. Really enjoy Kyochi's bass playing. I found it to be very inspired and very technical, and really enjoyed what he brought to the table. Watching the video for Superstar, I was assaulted by this just incredibly generic pop. You've heard the music hundreds and thousands of times. The vocals, the vocal patterns are incredibly familiar in J-pop, in K-pop, in European and American pop. It's just very derivative and cookie cutter. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate to have two of the most important members of a band like Meijibray decide to go and become generic pop singers. I don't like Kyochi's voice. If you haven't heard Superstar, the link will be in the description below. Please go check that out. Come back, and then you can tell me how wrong I am or am not. I don't like Kyochi's voice. I think it sounds very nasally, doesn't have a lot of range, and I just wasn't impressed with how he was singing and how his voice sounded. Zoo, on the other hand, I'm even more disappointed with, because I know how good of a singer he is. I know how much range he has and what he's capable of. Instead, I get this incredibly watered down pop vocal from a guy that has a gigantic range, both melodic and aggressive. This guy has got such a set of pipes on him, and I'm listening to his voice drenched in auto-tune and effects, and it just doesn't sound good. I get that it's a pop duo and he's trying to match Kyochi. Man, it's like he's not the same singer. And lyrically, it's so simple compared to what they're capable of. You go and you read some of the lyrics to their stuff, especially some of the stuff in Theatrical Roses, and it's incredible. It's intelligent, it's well written, and it's got a lot of metaphor all over it. The lyrics for Superstar, at least the translation that I have available to me, feels like something I could expect a fourth grader to put out. And they're not intelligently written. And it's basically about the end of Meijibray and their desire to make a lot of money. And if their desire is to sell out and make a lot of money, then I'm not even sure this is going to do it. Because it's just so generic and derivative. The vocals are incredibly simple. The music is mixed and produced well. And the sounds are good. You just heard it so many times. And it doesn't have the intelligent composition and musicianship and dynamics that we expect as Meijibray fans. So that is truly disappointing. for me as somebody who's just now getting into the band and was looking forward to more output from the band. I understand you want to make money. I get that. And I understand that musicians evolve. Excuse me. But to me, this isn't an evolution. This is them devolving from being writers of incredibly diverse VK to generic derivative pop in the attempt to sell out and make more money. And Kareem posed a great question, and that is, who's the real them? Is the guys that we got in Mejibray for several years with the costuming and the artistry and the diversity, is that the real Kyochi and Sue? Or is this generic pop drivel the real Kyochi and Sue? You look at their wardrobe, and I'm not normally one for image, but I rarely let that factor into my opinion, and it still doesn't as far as the music goes. But you look at them, and they're dressing like typical American hip hop artists, and it just doesn't fit. I'm looking at these guys going, they've normally got these great flamboyant costumes and their VK outfits, and now, well, it's a complete shift. So far, I haven't seen a lot of positive things. I know Helsi Archie, who does incredible translations, I've used so many of her translations here on the channel, is a very big Mejibray fan. In fact, she was doing a lot of work translating all the Mejibray stuff, from what I understand, being related from Korean. She's very, very, very disappointed, to say the least. How do you guys feel about it? Are you disappointed to see a band you love and cherish break up and be presented with 8P-SB as the new project? Are you as bummed out and disappointed at the direction as I am? What do you think? Are you telling me, oh, Baldman, you're reading into it, they didn't sell out, they just want to be better? What do you think? I want to hear it. I want to see it. I want to read it. Let me know in the comments. Tell me your opinions. How do you feel about the dissolution of the band, the breakup, and the release of Superstar? I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say, to read what you guys have to say. Thank you for watching the Baldman Rant. I don't do a whole lot of these. I might start doing some more, but who knows? I love you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you to my law enforcement, military, veterans, and first responders for what you do. You know I love you. As always, you have been awesome. I have been Baldman. I'll see you in the next one. Be excellent to each other and keep head banging.